So my advice to you, especially you ladies that are single on a limited income, this is a way to almost 100% guarantee you will never be without being able to pay your mortgage. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I have seen more and more videos pop up where they talk about, or they title, maybe it's clickbait, maybe it's partially clickbait, maybe it is not, or it is their actual situation, because I have been in situations like that. But anyway, they title their videos, I can't pay my rent, I need a job, or I lost my job, I can't pay my rent, I can't pay my mortgage, I'm about to be homeless, etc., etc. So that's what I'm going to kind of sort of title this video, and then explain to you what I mean and my advice to you. Today I would like to talk about how house hacking is the best way to guarantee you will never be homeless, you will never be without being able to pay your mortgage and possibly your rent. Now I say possibly your rent because sometimes you're not able to sublease or to have roommates, so that one's kind of iffy. So make sure that you check with your landlord. But house hacking is definitely a way where you can guarantee that you will always be able to pay your mortgage and eventually pay off your mortgage and or pay off your mortgage early. So I highly recommend this for just anybody, but especially for us women, older women, middle-aged women that have a low income, have a limited amount of income at the moment. You can always increase your income for most of us. I know there are exceptions to the rule, so I understand that. And I know people have limited incomes and disabilities, and you know, there are exceptions to the rules, but in general, if and when you decide that you would like to purchase a home, I always recommend to purchase a home in a very affordable area. And where there is a will, there is a way. I have struggled, don't get me wrong. I have had my ups and downs, but this is the best way to have a home of your own. Move to an affordable area. Then also, to add to that, you have to look ahead. What I mean by that is, with the house hacking, don't purchase a home that you only have 1 or 2 bedrooms. If you can find a deal with 3, even better. As a single woman, this is my thought process. Okay, if I have a home, for example, like this one here, I have 3 bedrooms here in this home. I only need 1 to possibly a second one if I choose to make a guest bedroom / office, storage, whatever the case may be. Those are my wants for an additional bedroom. But at the same time, if I can rent out 1 bedroom for a few $100s, that helps me pay the mortgage that much faster. Or it helps pay my utilities, which with that extra money that I'm saving, I could pay my mortgage that much faster. Now, if I have 2 extra bedrooms, you can double that. Let's just say each bedroom I can rent out for $300 or more, depend on where you purchase the home. Rooms for rent, what they're going for, but let's just call it, I don't know, $300. So that means I have 2 extra bedrooms, $300 each. $600 right there. And that's to pay down my mortgage even faster. To not only have a lower income, But in the scenario, if I ever have the need and I'm not able to bring an income for a certain amount of time, I always have the option to house hack. Because in the scenario that I mentioned, I'm just making up a number here, I could rent each one for $300. That's $600. That's quite significant. I can definitely afford to pay my utilities and other necessities if I need to, or take that money and pay down my mortgage, pay my home insurance, pay property taxes, or do some upkeeping, some maintenance, or upgrades to the home. So that's quite a bit of money for low income for my situation. But I'm not giving you guys exact numbers. These are just made up numbers in my head. And I'm just throwing numbers out there because every person's situation will be different. My situation, my home, my area, my cost of living is going to be different than yours. So take that into consideration as well. But say the formula is the same. If you're able to purchase something that is more affordable, a fixer-upper, like I always recommend, key move-in ready is wonderful, but sometimes a fixer-upper is what you're going to be able to afford. It's what I can afford. Fix only what is a necessity to make it livable, and then with time you can do upgrades. And if you're looking to retire early or to go from a job that you hate or a full-time job to a part-time job, this is one way that you can do it. So think about that, ladies. It is not impossible. You can do it. All right. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye, guys.